and gentlemen, please welcome, accompanied by Dirty Dominic Mysterio. She
got Dom with her.
is the winner of the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble, Liv Morgan.
Liv still hasn't made her choice. Will she make it tonight? Live on Raw. Who will Liv Morgan pick? Will it be Stephanie McCare, the current world champion here on Raw, or Jade Cargill over on SmackDown? Interesting, this past Friday on SmackDown, Corey, Liv and Raquel found themselves in a tag team matchup against Jordynne Grace and Jade Cargill.
Okay, so it looks like
I don't foresee that.
looks like my YouTube's working. So
particularly in the long term for Jordynne Grace and Jade Cargill. But I am as curious as anybody on the planet as to who Liv Morgan will choose at WrestleMania.
maybe.
I'm sure she's bounced her decisions back and forth off of the double champion standing by her side, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the Intercontinental Champion and AAA Mega Champion.
And finally back from injury.
Working? I can't tell.
Well, Liv Morgan, of course, won the Royal Rumble back in Saudi Arabia, which was also the site at the Royal Rumble of AJ Styles' last match, losing to Gunther. Well, our own Stephanie McMahon on her podcast, What's Your Story?, sat down with AJ Styles.
I'm fine. I was AJ Styles all the way from the end of the match, all the way till I got to the back. First person I hugged was Chris Park, Abyss, and then so on, and Punk, and a lot of the other guys. I hugged everybody in there, and it was great.
You're talking about in Saudi?
In Saudi.
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked around to leave, it freaking hit me. So then you see me power walking and a little bit of running to get to where they were stacking the bags, because I just made it my locker room. And I thought I shut the door. It didn't shut, apparently.
All right, it looks like it's.
So I just had my back
It looks
to
like
the
it's live,
door,
guys.
and I'm
So
just kind of
we'll go with it.
try not to look like the biggest baby in the world. And Shane Helms comes up and just kind of grabs me, and he says, he just said, it was all right. You're good, man. You don't have to turn your back, and meant so much for him to come up and see me. And then Jolene, seamstress, she came up and she's hugging on me. And then, Xavier comes up and probably squeezed him the hardest, because I've known him for so long and seen him do so well. And I squeezed him hard. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he's my guy, man. So, it's cool. I squeezed a lot of people hard that night.
Definitely going to miss AJ, but by putting the gloves back on, I think that we still have, based on what he said in that interview, I don't know if you guys have watched the interview, don't want to spoil it, but it seems like that AJ is not completely opposed to having another match in the future. At least one. But it seems like it would have to be something special. It couldn't just be anything. It would have to be something that's actually special and meaningful to him, which is great. So he's earned that.
Punk's career headline showcase mode. Total Carnage returns with 4 brand new match types and the largest roster in history with over 400 playable characters.
So guys, if you
Pre-order
can
now for
see
7 days. Early access starting March 6th.
the stream on
WWE
YouTube,
2K26,
let me know, please.
The show never stops. Meanwhile, Liv Morgan, the Royal Rumble winner, is in the ring here on Monday Night Raw. Interested to see if she has anything to say after last week. Judgment Day teammate Raquel Rodriguez in a Philly street fight versus
Oh,
the
man,
world
the street
champ,
fight.
Stephanie McCare.
Raquel initially requested that Liv Morgan and the rest of Judgment Day keep their nose out of her business. Liv and Roxanne did not listen. She defied their orders, and it did not work out well for Raquel. What a battle, what a performance, and still Women's World Champion La Primera. But in the end, an oblivion by the Women's Royal Rumble winner, and this could be a glimpse into a crystal ball come WrestleMania.
Wait,
güerita. Hold on.
Oh, man. Dom has something to say. Flowers.
To the greatest Royal Rumble winner of all time.
You guys all can learn something from Daddy Dom. Valentine's Day is coming up. You can learn a thing or two. Thank you, Dominic. I'm gonna give you your gift later. But Cleveland, you are now in the presence of the greatest intercontinental champion and Royal Rumble winner of all
Man, she's really dragging that out.
time.
The voice of an angel.
Last week, I put Jade Cargill and Stephanie Vaquer on notice. And they're afraid of me. I know they're afraid of me. And they're afraid of me because they know whoever I pick at WrestleMania is going to lose their title on the grandest stage of them all.
Love a good PDA. Romance is in the air, Cole.
Well, it is a Valentine's week.
Oh, man, that was scary. He got me.
Darn. Dom couldn't get his words out. La Primera, the women's world champion, Stephanie Vaquer.
She has been a fighting champion and is absolutely fearless.
I guarantee you she hasn't forgotten the oblivion delivered by Liv last week.
Liv, you talk too much. Ahora te vas a callar y me vas a escuchar, porque lo que hiciste la semana pasada fue una trampa barata igual que tú. ¿Y sabes qué? Si quieres ser campeona, deberías elegir a Jay.
Yeah? Oh, yeah?
What?
Dominic, what did she say? Dominic, what did she say? What'd she say, Dominic?
Dominic, what'd she say?
Dominic, come on.
I don't think I should tell you what she said.
Tell me. It's
But don't worry, I'm gonna take care of this. Para empezar, Stephanie, nadie le habla a mi güerita así.
Well, is Dom gonna get
Mi
Stephanie
güerita
next?
Es la mejor campeona que ha tenido esta compañía y va a ser la mejor campeona hasta que se acabe esta compañía. Entonces no me importa lo que digas o que le digas a ella te va a quitar ese campeonato.
That's right. Dominic, what do you say? Dominic, what do you tell her?
I
Dominic, what do you tell her?
done. He say he's a little bitch.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Do you know what, Stephanie? I may not be a Spanish speaker, but I know you are a liar. And do you know what? Since you want all my man's attention, I feel like I should give you this Hot Girls Love Dominic Mysterio t-shirt, you know? But, on second glance at getting a better look at you, I don't think you really qualify to wear this t-shirt. You don't.
I hope you pick me so I can kick your ass at WrestleMania.
You know, Stephanie, do you know what? That's what you want. You want me to rush and make a decision, but I'm not going to rush for you, and I'm not going to rush for Jade. And if you don't like it, You can cry about it, puta.
¡Puta! ¡Tú a mí llamándome puta!
Oh, man.
No!
Dom got the bad end of that.
Stephanie Vaquer making it abundantly clear in both languages.
That's
She
funny.
wants Liv Morgan at WrestleMania.
Hey, Liv better watch her step. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the question is, who will qualify for the Women's Elimination Chamber match?
Lately, Mommy's gotten used to having someone in her corner. But tonight, I'm in there all alone against two very talented women who are trying to cement their legacies.
Tonight, three of the best collide. But I'm the only one that's built for the Elimination Chamber. Last year, I walked into WrestleMania as Women's Intercontinental Champion, and I walked out as one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, with 2 titles on my shoulders. I'm the only one that's trained for a structure like this my entire life. And I will leave it and go on to be the champion that I've always been destined to be. Tonight, my road to WrestleMania starts again when I punch my ticket to Elimination Chamber and put the name Lyra Valkyria back on the map.
There's only one woman who can survive the Elimination Chamber and the brutality that it holds, and that is me!
The following is a Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Introducing first from Dublin, Ireland.
I mean, I could actually see, I could see Lyra winning this because depending on what they have to do with Io and Rhea, Rhea would be the other option here for me, obviously. But I feel like that with what she has going on with Io,
Live next on Netflix.
maybe they have something different planned for Rhea. Maybe that's where they're heading in that direction. So if that's the case, this would give Lyra that opportunity to get back into the title picture, which Lyra's also in a tag team right now, just not the champion. So
Listen, we know the talent possessed by this young woman. Lyra Valkyria, a former Intercontinental Champion, would love to earn entry into the Elimination Chamber and potentially head to WrestleMania.
The winner of the Elimination Chamber match will challenge the women's champion that Liv Morgan does not pick. Could be Stephanie Vaquer, could be Jade Cargill.
Truly a lesser of two evils situation. Pick your poison, more like it.
In Vegas, everything's a game. Some nights, it's played without cards or dice. Just tension. Every move measured, every look, a strategy sharpened.
So yeah, I'm not sure.
Watching your back.
I can look at YouTube and it's working fine on my end. I'm not sure if that's the case with everyone checking out the stream. So if you can't, again, follow me on Twitch and Kick. Available on both of those tonight. And we'll try and get everything lined out before the next stream.
WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
from Knoxville, Tennessee, representing.
And this is my first time on Kick, so if you're on Kick, I would appreciate it if you drop a comment. Give me a follow. Let me know who you think is going to win the elimination matches tonight.
There's a lot of chatter backstage. It seems
The
like
qualifying
Ivy Nile
matches.
is on the verge of a breakout in her career. It could all begin tonight.
Do you think Ivy Nile is qualifying?
Oh, hell yeah. WWE World takes over the Las Vegas Convention Center South Hall from April 16th to April 20th. And Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin is officially joining the stacked superstar lineup. Don't miss all new activations, the return of fan favorite experiences in the largest superstore in WrestleMania history. Head to WWEWorld.com for tickets, talent information, and updates. And I've got to do this. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold says so.
It sounds way better when he says it.
Ivy Nile, Lyra Valkyria in the ring for this triple threat match to qualify for the Elimination Chamber.
Rhea.
And their opponent from Adelaide, South Australia. She is one half of the women's tag team champions, Rhea Ripley.
The Eradicator, ready for action. Well, you know, don't.
I had to bow out of the WWE Mattel figures. I just out of space. Just out of space. Unless it's something that's really, really special to me, I just try not to.
Wasn't that the year
trying to get it.
SummerSlam was here in Cleveland and Mommy got her heart broken by El Masucio de los Sucio?
Why did you have to bring all that
Well,
up?
why would you want to commemorate one of the worst days of your life? That's what I'm just wondering. And, you know, I can never think of a reason to bet against Rhea Ripley. She has been absolutely dominant. But what stands out to me, Cole, is what Rhea herself said in the video package we saw a few minutes ago. Rhea has grown used to having Io Sky by her side. That can change the way a competitor performs. Going from tag team to singles action isn't always an easy transition.
Now, let's not forget, this is triple threat rules tonight. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will qualify for the Elimination Chamber match 2 weeks from Saturday in Chicago. No countouts, no disqualifications. And Ivy Nile goes to work on Rhea Ripley. You know, you mentioned a little bit ago that Ivy Nile could be closing in on a career-changing moment.
This is a young woman who, what she lacks in experience, she more
Oh, wow!
Oh my
I
gosh.
have busted ribs, never mind.
And Rhea Ripley, though, has to remember there are 3 women in this matchup, including the former Intercontinental Champion, NXT Champion, Tag Champ Lyra Valkyria, rolling up Ripley here in a kick out by Rhea.
As I was saying, Ivy Nile has the ability to change the game in the middle of a match because of the
Oh, man, that was
otherworldly
close.
power she possesses. As Lyra Valkyria flexes her technical abilities against the Eradicator.
Yeah, high flyer as well, quick as hell, and now Ivy Nile. There's the power that you were talking
It's awesome.
about. Game-changing power from Ivy Nile.
Yeah, the more experience Ivy Nile gains here in WWE, the more success she will have. She's got
Quick
all
as a
the
cat.
tools to be a major player here.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley now, though, able to take control of Ivy and powering her up on her shoulders.
Oh, my
and bouncing her
goodness.
face first off the apron. And now Lyra Valkyria catches Rhea and sends her flying off the Hurricane Rana.
It is getting chaotic on the outside.
Who's going to the chamber? There are 6 spots in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Tiffany Stratton with a win over Lash Legend and Chelsea Green. Friday on SmackDown was the first to qualify. This will be the second here tonight. Lyra, is it enough? Ivy kicks out at 2. And again,
I'd like to take a minute to send my best wishes to Chelsea Green, who was unfortunately injured in that matchup.
Yeah, poor
unable
Chelsea.
to defend the mixed tag team
Get well soon.
championships at AAA.
I know you're upset about that. Her and Ethan Page, of course, the mixed tag team champions.
Former mixed tag team champions.
And here's Lyra Valkyria now off the basement drop kick, and nice suplex delivered. There's the bridge by Lyra and a kick out by Ivy Nile. Neither Lyra or Ivy have ever participated in an Elimination Chamber match in their career.
Rhea Ripley can attest it will change
Caught
her
her.
career forever. Superstars are rarely the same after experiencing the chamber, but look out behind you, Rhea.
And there's a kick to Lyra Valkyria after dumping Ivy Nile on our announce table. Yeah, Rhea Ripley participated in the Elimination Chamber back in 2022, the night that Bianca Belair would win the chamber match. Lyra, nice standing switch. Now a full Nelson applied. Rhea ducks underneath. And Lyra Valkyria trying to turn her over, maybe to a Boston Crab here.
Rhea.
Inverted crab, incredibly painfully trapped in for Ripley. Look at Lyra.
And you can hear Rhea screaming in agony.
Keep your eyes on Ivy Nile. They're going to make the most of the opportunity.
And therein lies the danger of the triple threat match.
Half and half suplex by Nile.
Covered by Ivy. And Rhea,
breaks it up.
Ivy Nile has improved so much, Corey, in recent months.
She's a student of the game. She puts in the work. She puts in the time, not only in the gym, but in the ring, trying to improve her skill set, learning from her experiences in the ring. With the best of the best, and Ripley meets Steel.
Rhea was going for the razor's edge. Instead, Ivy was able to counter. And now Ivy Nile ducks underneath the clothesline by Lyra Valkyria. And Nile now.
Down goes Valkyria, hooks both legs.
And a kick out.
Ivy Nile was about a half a second away from earning entry into the Elimination Chamber.
And now Ivy Nile with Rhea Ripley behind her going up to the top rope. Smart move by Nile.
Right in the ropes.
High stakes, high pressure matchup, triple threat. The winner will go to the Elimination Chamber 2 weeks from Saturday in Chicago with an opportunity to go to WrestleMania. And Lyra Valkyria.
Oh man, that was brutal.
Stop denial. Now going to climb up to the rope and take it to Rhea.
Lyra Valkyria getting very creative with her offense to great effect. Now has Rhea Ripley trapped in a front face lock suplex position.
Ivy Nile in a bad spot as well. Ivy now. Oh my! Wow!
That was a big suplex.
Delivered.
We keep talking about the power of Ivy Nile. It has been on show for the world to see tonight. Look at this. Nile using incredible core strength to muscle herself up and deliver a German suplex, whereby it turned into a superplex to Rhea Ripley.
Again, the winner of the Elimination Chamber match will go on to WrestleMania to challenge the women's champion that Liv Morgan does not choose, either Stephanie Vaquer or Jade Cargill, but Ivy Nile showing up and showing out tonight.
Ivy Nile understands the assignment. One of these three women will join Tiffany Stratton inside the chamber.
Rhea Ripley with a couple of well-placed clotheslines, and now Ivy Nile planted face first, and Rhea Ripley with a basement drop kick.
Right on the ear of Ivy Nile.
Lyra Valkyria, pinning combination. Ripley's got to kick it too.
That was close.
Rhea doing her best. Looking to lock in a La Maestral cradle. Valkyria able to escape. And now looking for a cradle of her own.
Oh man, tied her up.
Shoulders down. And Rhea Ripley stays alive. Neither woman successful with their kick attempts, and Mommy trying to muscle Lyra up once again.
Yeah, Lyra not going to allow it to happen. Lyra sent across the ring into the corner. Lands on Ripley's shoulders, doesn't want to be up there.
This is what Lyra was trying to avoid, but look at Ivy Nile perched up top.
It's like a.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that didn't.
Rhea Ripley dumping Valkyria.
Didn't
but
quite work
Ivy
out.
Nile looking to take advantage, and that almost backfired on Rhea. They avoided the Ivy Nile cross body, but it almost cost them.
Fortunately for Ivy, she was able to adjust her landing to mitigate the impact. And now Rhea Ripley looking to take control of this triple threat once again.
Oh my
Snap
gosh.
German nearly crushed Lyra's skull.
And now Ivy gonna roll into the cover. And Lyra kicks out
like
at
some-
2.
I don't know how you cannot be impressed by
It's a little
Ivy
iffy here,
Nile
guys. I don't know what's
tonight
going on.
Raw.
Yeah, she has dominated portions of this triple threat tonight.
Sometimes all a superstar needs is an opportunity. Nile looking to make the most of it. Look at the strength.
Lyra, though, able to roll the
Roll
rope
up.
pinning combination. Ivy's got to kick it, too.
Perhaps Ivy got a bit overconfident.
Big step up in Zaguri.
You can never count Rhea out when it comes to big match experience. Ripley knows how to win. Rhea has been to the dance. And look at this!
What a DDT by Lyra.
Incredible with the assist.
Ivy looking to steal the victory.
Really?
Off the DDT and
wow.
forces Rhea to kick out.
I really appreciate the fact that Ivy Nile is keeping her eye on every pinning opportunity and trying to capitalize.
Oh, not. Ivy Nile caught her
Yeah, I
right
can
in the
confirm it.
ear.
Looks like YouTube is actually working.
And now
So
Nile.
Wow! Spinning Uranagi.
Is it enough to advance to the chamber? And Lyra just gets the shoulder up. Man, Ivy Nile has been so impressive tonight.
Well, Ivy looking for the Dragon Sleeper. It's brought her success in her career.
Lyra trying to fight through it. Rhea Ripley's going to have to break things up with a headbutt. That was close.
Rhea might have rocked her own world with that headbutt, but here it comes.
Rhea looking for Riptide. Ivy with a backstabber.
My goodness. Ivy Nile looks downright unstoppable right now.
Went for the sunset flip. Lyra rolling through here.
I mean, that's
Now Lyra
fancy.
putting Ivy in position maybe for a Nightwing. Connecting.
Oh.
The Nightwing. The cover. Rhea
Oh
Ripley
my
with a
gosh.
running knee breaks it up.
Came out of nowhere. Is this it?
And now Ripley.
I think this is it.
Riptide.
Riptide.
Rhea Ripley's going to the chamber.
Here is your winner, one half of the
I mean, Rhea is
Women's
definitely a more
Champions,
imposing figure to be inside of the Elimination Chamber. So
Ivy Nile was incredible in this match, as was Lyra Valkyria, but Rhea Ripley survived.
If this is the level of competition we are going to enjoy just to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match, just imagine how chaotic, how exciting the Elimination Chamber will be. Let's take a look at some of the highlights, and there were plenty. There you see Lyra Valkyria landing the Nightwing, but Rhea Ripley at the last possible second with a running knee, followed immediately by Riptide. The urgency made the difference in this one.
yeah, I mean, she came out of
Mommy's
nowhere.
ticket
Basically
to the
stole that
chamber.
one.
2 weeks from Saturday in Chicago at Elimination Chamber, Rhea Ripley joins Tiffany Stratton. 4 spots still remain. Well, speaking of Elimination Chamber qualifying matchups, who will join Randy Orton in the Elimination Chamber? Another qualifying match this coming Friday night on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu. We know about their rivalry. Sami Zayn as well. SmackDown over on Sci-Fi this coming Friday night.
It's okay. At least you got the good news that you have a qualifying match for Chamber next week, right?
Yeah, but they said I still had to defend my IC championship, though.
Oh, that's a bummer, dude, but maybe you should check on your hermano.
Oh man, Finn.
Finn, So, listen, I know you're still bummed about losing to Punk in Ireland, but JD's gonna come back soon. You guys are gonna get the tag titles back, and all's gonna be good in the world. It's gonna be okay.
What are you talking about, Dom? I thought it made it clear. I'm not done with Punk. I want the world title.
Yeah, I get it, but everyone's kind of talking about Punk and Roman at Mania. I think your window might be closed. I don't know, man.
You know what, Dom? I'm tired of being an afterthought. I thought we're supposed to be family.
But we are.
Well, he is the world heavyweight champion. CM Punk is here, and in
Speaking
moments,
of
I'll
CM
step in
Punk.
the ring with the best in the world for an exclusive interview live on Netflix.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho, H to the OV. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC.
Star Search, the greatest talent competition ever, is back with this epic panel of judges.
But the most important judge is you.
You vote in real time using your remote control.
So join us for this live 5-week event.
The world's greatest talent on the biggest stage.
Yeah, so just to recap, so we've had the Usos have retained their tag titles against Alpha Academy. Rhea has now qualified for the Elimination Chamber. So we still have to see if LA Knight is going to qualify against, what was it, Penta? And who was the other one? Penta, LA Knight, Austin Theory. Okay. And then we have Natty and Maxine. So, I mean, it feels like the WrestleMania card is kind of, it feels like it's coming together, honestly. Like, it really does. If I sit and I kind of think on it for a second, I can kind of see where this card could be potentially going. I mean, obviously, I think the night 2 main event is going to be Punk versus Roman. So, I guess, I mean, that's the big marquee match at this time. Or so it seems. And it looks like they're setting up some of these big plays over on SmackDown as well. So, we'll see. We'll see. I muted some of the ads, guys. I didn't mute the wrestling. I muted some of the ads because I'm sure you don't want to hear all that.
TurboTax.
There we go.
Well, SmackDown and Raw are coming to Las Vegas during WrestleMania weekend. Friday, April 17th and Monday, April 20th at T-Mobile Arena. Special combo tickets go on sale this Friday, February 13th via AXS.
Anybody checking out this stream for the first time or checking out my channel for the first time, whether it's on Kick, YouTube, or Twitch, follow me on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, and I'm live most nights of the week on these platforms, live streaming, live reacting to the weekly wrestling show. So if you don't mind giving me a follow, giving me a like, subscribe, greatly appreciate it.
The men's Royal Rumble match Roman Reigns made his choice. In what may be one of the greatest main events in WrestleMania history, the OTC, Roman Reigns will battle for the World Heavyweight Champion.
You know, I feel like everyone's so focused on the future, they're forgetting what happened 2 weeks ago when I left the World Heavyweight Champion laying in the middle of the ring like a wounded dog. CM Punk is hurt. And I know he's hurt because I'm the one who hurt him. So I'm not just gonna step aside and let Roman Reigns slide in and take advantage of my kill. Wouldn't be the first time Roman took advantage. Oh, I haven't forgotten. Roman took advantage of this top rope breaking when I had him be in the middle of the ring. I'm tired of being an afterthought, and I'm done being pushed around. I want CM Punk. I want the World Heavyweight title, and I want it at Elimination Chamber.
I'm good with that.
CM Punk, you beat me on my home turf. Fair play. Well, now I'm gonna beat you on yours.
No, Finn, no. We had this conversation. Come on, guys. Let's go! We had this conversation. We're not conducting business like this, okay? You had your shot. It passed. We're on the road to WrestleMania. It's too late.
Oh, yeah, just like the Royal Rumble, huh? Too late?
Yeah. CM Punk and Roman Reigns are the main event of WrestleMania, so I'm sorry. As I've said to you personally, I say it again, the World Heavyweight Championship is spoken for right now, so please, do me a favor. We've known each other too long for this to get ugly. Leave the ring, let Michael Cole do his job and interview the World Heavyweight Champion, or Finn, I'll have my men escort you out of here.
Come on, Pierce, get lost.
The World Heavyweight Champion making a beeline to the ring.
Come on, you're not gonna. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, Finn's in your head.
No! Look at me. Punk, look at me. Not like this, please. No. Everybody relax. You hear him? Finsky, you hear him? I see you. You're sitting right in front of me.
Finsky.
And you're not an afterthought. You're the first thought. But you don't deserve a title shot. You deserve an ass beating. So why don't you come on off that table, grow a pair, be a man, and see what happens when you step into this ring. Let's go!
Nah, Punk, not like this. I'm not fighting you for no reason. Put the title on the line, and I'll finish what I started 2 weeks ago. Come on, Punk, do it.
Cleveland would love to see you try. Let's go right here, right now. Come
That's
on,
awesome.
Finn. Come on.
It's not really gonna happen, but.
Yes, I am crazy, and I'm the
champ. Finn, I beat your ass in Belfast. I'll beat your ass in Cleveland. If you want me to beat your ass in Chicago, I will. Make it so you're on. I would love to see you.
Absolutely not. No. Are you crazy? I'm not putting the WrestleMania main event in jeopardy. Absolutely not. Will you think just for a second? No.
I am the champion, and I deserve a little bit of say, and I want all the clout and all the juice that comes with it. You either give me what I want, or I spend the rest of this show chasing after him, kicking his teeth down his throat. I will get my pound of flesh, Finn. Do it, make it.
Don't make
it official.
This. Do not make me
we
regret
want
this.
it. Fine. CM Punk, Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship at Elimination Chamber. It is official.
I mean, Finn getting world title opportunities, I'm thrilled. Nobody will ever accuse me of not being a Finn Balor fan.
I think we're scheduled to do a little bit of an interview here. If you have a question to ask me, I'm sure Cleveland would love to hear it.
Actually, I do have a question. What are you doing? Why would you jeopardize one of the greatest main events in WrestleMania history for that?
What do you mean for that? What's your problem, Michael Cole?
Jeopardize?
Talk about Finn like that.
Jeopardize. I am not jeopardizing anything, Michael Cole. What I'm doing is building something. What I'm doing is chasing something, and that something is greatness. I am being the fighting champion that these people deserve to see every Monday night.
We appreciate it.
The greatness that I'm chasing was a story that I told over 10 years ago. 434 days I was champion. And all I'm trying to do is be 1% better every single day. And with that comes the responsibility of wearing the crown. I will fight anybody, anywhere, at any time to prove that I am what I say I am, and that is the best in the world. No, I'm not jeopardizing anything.
It's on fire.
I'm brave enough to know that without risk, there's no reward, and I'm brave enough to put it all on the line every single Monday night in front of these people because I love them and they deserve it. I'm humble enough to know that it could all end any night in any city in front of any crowd, but I'm also confident enough to know that, ladies and gentlemen, that shit ain't gonna happen. Roman Reigns. Roman, you say you hate me, and I don't truly believe that. I don't think you hate me. I mean, how could you hate me? I don't even think you hate what I'm trying to build. I think you hate that you know that you can't do a damn thing to stop it. There's one way WrestleMania ends, and that is with my hand raised and the ring announcer saying, and still heavyweight champion of the world, C.
CM Punk living up to his promise to be a fighting champion. With WrestleMania on the horizon, it's official. Elimination Chamber. Punk Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Finn Balor is out of the building.
He's out of the building.
Thank you.
Took care of
I
it.
appreciate it very much. Yeah, must be Monday. Don't worry about it.
You know, I got to give you a lot of credit right now. You are far more worthy of an adversary than I ever gave you credit for. Yeah, I thought you were just some other schmuck general manager, mid-level management, but oh, no, 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 no. Not you, Adam Pearce. You're a lot more savvy than I ever gave you credit for. You pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed Braun Breaker's buttons to where he went home, worked out till 5 o'clock in the morning, deadlifting more weight than any human being should ever try to deadlift on his own, and he popped a hiatal hernia.
I know.
Which is not laparoscopic surgery, it's major surgery, it's career-ending surgery for anybody but Braun Breaker. But that's your responsibility, that's your accountability, that's your corporate liability.
I am the general manager of Monday Night Raw, which means that I know that Braun Breaker is one of the keys, if not the key, to the future of WWE.
Agreed.
And outside of you and them, nobody wants him back faster than me, but what's done is done. So, let's concentrate on the Chamber. The Chamber gets you to Mania. Mania gets you to a championship. And Austin Theory has a qualifying match tonight against Penta and L.A. Knight.
Thanks.
Why is he wearing like
Do me a favor.
Jinder Mahal's old scarf?
Yeah, what's the favor?
Don't get involved. Not you, not any of you. Don't even think about getting involved.
Logan.
Mr. General Manager, is that a request or a declarative statement?
Since we're talking between friends, consider it a threat.
There it is. There it is. Thank you very much. You know what he just told me? He told me F-A-F-O.
You're damn right I did.
And if we do get involved, what are you gonna do about it? He's right, you know what, don't answer that. That's a rhetorical question.
You don't say.
I'm the biggest star to ever come out of Cleveland. And we're gonna do nothing. We're gonna do nothing.
Hey, leave it.
Nothing.
Leave it. Have a good night, Mr. General Manager. I will. Come on. Hey.
Bronson Reed,
he's
the
not
voice
your
of reason.
problem. Trust me. He's my problem now.
That doesn't sound good.
And boy, Pierce is in some trouble. Interesting to see what happens later on tonight. Well, Monday Night Raw live on Netflix from Cleveland, Ohio is presented by DoorDash.
Natty.
The following contest is scheduled for one
Pretty cool that she's going to use this variation or this character in WWE. So.
Natalya elevates, but Natty decimates. Natty says she's done playing nice. Maxine Dupree in her sights. Next. You know, Corey, both you and I had an opportunity earlier today to talk to Natalya. We asked her, what is your problem with the woman who was your protege, Maxine Dupree? She said she thought Maxine was different, but she's like everybody else. Natty said she got a big head, she disrespected Natty, and now it's time for her to take out Maxine.
Natty has willingly sold herself short for the past several years of her career, and Natty finally said enough is enough. She's not gonna take it anymore. It's time to grit your teeth and get ready for impact. Those of us who've been lucky to see Natty this side of Natty compete in AAA recently. No, this is a completely different competitor, a completely different woman than we're used to seeing.
Well, this is the Natty that I knew 18 years ago when she burst on the scene here in WWE. The grit of Natty on display next.
And then getting offered by WWE and having to turn that down.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest wrestling company in the world, and I had to turn them down. I got offered $500 a week to move to Cincinnati. My wife is in college, chasing her dream to be a school teacher. I was like, I can't.
I need to listen to this whole
Cincinnati.
podcast.
I can't leave her. Like, my job is to take care of her.
Yeah.
And she even told me, like, you can go. I'm like,
Because she's been with you since day one.
we started dating in '96.
Did she fall in love with wrestling?
No.
No, she never did.
No, not at all.
Oh,
not at all. She
no.
never liked it. But she went
To this
with me.
day?
Yeah, I don't think she really liked it. I mean, she'll watch it, but you know, she gets caught up in, like, it's weird that she knows, but she's like, I don't like him. I'm like, he is playing a character. You would love him. He's a great guy.
And her opponent from Sacramento, California, Maxine Dupree.
Corey, do you think Maxine has any idea what she's getting into tonight?
I think we are looking at a lamb walking directly to the slaughter. The lamb being Maxine, Natty ready to do the slaughtering.
Gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Maxine Dupree as she steps into the ring with her former mentor, Natty.
Listen, we'll give the respect where it's due. Maxine has improved greatly over the past several years. Former Intercontinental Champion, due in no small part
All right, guys, I'm back.
to the time she has spent learning in the dungeon with this woman, Natty.
Yeah, but Natty said Maxine got too big for her head. And Natty looking to take apart Maxine Dupree.
Wow, what?
And look at quickly into the ankle lock. And just like that, Natty's in trouble.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe Natty might have overlooked Maxine.
Trying to make it to the rope, sending Maxine
was quick.
now in. And Natty catches her with a right hand.
What we're seeing now from Natty is the granddaughter of Stu Hart. This is the woman she always aspired to be, the real Natty.
Yeah, but Maxine taking the fight to Natty here. Nice arm drag followed by that spin kick. And Natty gonna roll out of
Just
the ring
firing
to
up.
regroup. And Maxine gonna take the fight to, wow, Natty here with an ankle lock in ringside.
Very impressive aggression from Dupree, who just went spine first
Right into the
into
steps.
the steel.
And Maxine sent into the steel steps, and now Natty sends her into the post face first. Back to her gritty roots. Been in the dungeon. And now Maxine sent up onto our announce table, and
I don't think Natty's finished.
well, Natty wiping out our announce table here. Maxine collapsing in a heap.
Get out of the way, Cole.
Oh, face first. Maxine onto the announce table.
I mean, did the
I
bell
don't
ring?
think Natty's finished yet.
I guess it did because he's counting.
Natty screaming at Maxine. And now pounding away. And look at Natty go.
Vicious hammer fists.
Maxine can barely protect herself here. Oh, Natty gonna step through. Looking to apply the legendary sharpshooter here on Maxine on her announce desk. Maxine screaming in pain and agony.
This wasn't about a win tonight. This was about a statement from Natty, putting the entire roster on notice.
Natty's expression has not changed. Meanwhile,
AJ Lee.
who we saw at the start of the show tonight, said she was here to see her friend Maxine in action. And rushing out here to Maxine's aid. Man, what a devastating assault by Natty.
AJ saves the day.
Luckily, AJ Lee was on hand, able to run Natty off as we look again at the brutality. Natty locking in the Hart family sharpshooter, refusing to break the hold.
And who knows what damage would have been done if it wasn't for AJ Lee appearing on the scene and now helping Maxine out of the arena after that hellacious attack by Natty.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Cole. It was
Now
bad.
she's
It
coming
could've been
back.
a lot worse. Wait, hang on.
Becky
That was
Lynch.
Becky.
Lynch from out of nowhere attacking AJ from behind.
She's got a lot of history with both of these people,
AJ
so
goaded Becky into an Intercontinental Championship match in 2 weeks at the Chamber. We said it earlier, Corey, that AJ Lee has gotten underneath the skin of Becky Lynch in a big way.
I think she's lost it.
Let me talk to you. I can see it. I see the vision. I see the vision everywhere. You know why I see the vision everywhere? 2 months ago, what'd they do?
So what's the main event tonight?
Whole big bunch of mess. And then
Oh,
where
the
am
LA
I?
Knight.
Sitting on the shelf, sitting at home, watching Raw. And as I walk back in the Royal Rumble, I get to eliminate the Vision member. I get to eliminate this Vision member, that Vision member, but it wasn't enough. I need to take them out piece by piece, one by one. And what do you know? Braun Breaker went ahead and took himself out. As far as I'm concerned, he got off easy. Austin Theory, man, you drew the short straw. Man, you are about to eat one tonight because you're going to get gapped. Yeah, and what that means is I have to take your opportunity away from going to Elimination Chamber. I take your opportunity away from going to WrestleMania. I will do everything that I can to take away everything that I can because you guys all want to take everything away from me. The sweetest revenge on this earth, it ain't my success. It's me getting to beat the heads off of each and every one of you, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and it starts tonight with Austin Theory, and everybody's saying L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Will LA Knight make good on his promises? We'll find out. Triple threat. Who'll join Randy Orton, who's already qualified for the men's Elimination Chamber match? Will it be Knight? Will it be Penta? Will it be the Vision's Austin Theory? Find out later on tonight.
The following
El Grande Americano.
team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by El Grande Americano, the team of Rayo and Bravo, Los Americanos.
Yeah, I know, Corey. Red, Rayo, blue, Bravo.
You're learning. You're not hopeless after all. But the fact remains we are in the presence of Lucha royalty.
Los Americanos versus Javon Evans in a partner of his choosing. Who it'll be? Find out next.
I'm surprised that Logan Paul isn't in the main event, considering, is this from Cleveland tonight? Excuse me. I think it's from Cleveland. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about Elimination Chamber. It sounds like we're getting Finn and Punk. So that's a pretty cool match. I mean, even though we just saw that recently, I'm all for Finn Balor getting more title opportunities. I don't imagine that he'll win, but either way, I love it. And I'm a big CM Punk fan, so I appreciate the fact that CM Punk is having a title reign where we're actually seeing the champion, and we're seeing the champion on an almost weekly basis. We're having frequent title defenses. The title feels present, would be the word I think I would use. You know, there was like when Roman held the title, you didn't see Roman as much, obviously. He didn't really wrestle on TV a whole lot. But the title felt very prestigious, like legendary at that time. This title, I think Punk is trying to really elevate. Because it's not that old of a title. But it's had some great champions. I mean, you had Seth was the first, right? And you've had Damian Priest. You've had Drew for like, what, hot second? You had Punk.
Well, Los Americanos are in the ring, set for tag team action.
Could be a massive week for Rayo and Bravo. They'll compete this Saturday in a triple threat to crown the new
Rayo and
#1
Bravo
contender for the AAA Tag Team Championships.
The voice of AAA, Corey Graves. His excitement is contagious. The young OG.
Cleveland, Ohio knows it's time to get bouncy.
And who's his partner?
Yes! Oh, the original El Grande Americano.
And our opponents, the team of Javon Evans and the original El Grande Americano.
The original, the best El Grande Americano is here.
What does that make the other El Grande Americano, Michael Cole? Extra crispy? I don't understand. I am as confused as anybody as to
the El Grande
identities of these
Americanos
people.
are like
But I know
Kentucky
this
Fried
man
Chicken.
Who is standing side by side with Javon Evans is the man who handcuffed El Grande Americano backstage and prevented him from competing Saturday night in Mexico.
But he's also the man who qualified for the Rayo de Reyes tournament.
Right, and stole the opportunity away from El Grande Americano, Mexican national hero who stands a few feet before us. This man. This is confusing. I'm hoping to get some updates and information. I've got my sources working on it south of the border. But until then, I'm just going to do my best, Cole, to keep you honest.
So who has the rights to this whole El Grande Americano gimmick?
It depends on which side of the border you're on. Here in the United States, people seem to have a soft spot for the original El Grande Americano. South of the border, in his native Mexico, the current El Grande Americano is wildly popular, like a rock star on the level of Mil Máscaras, El Santo even.
Javon Evans distracted by Bravo and attacked from behind by Rayo as this tag team match is underway. Javon Evans has beaten all three members of Los Americanos in singles competition in recent weeks.
And Javon Evans is so
super
much
athletic.
fun to watch.
Evans, who is the Iron Man in this year's Royal Rumble match, lasting nearly 41 minutes.
Oh!
Jumping stunner.
Unique stunner applied by the young OG, and this is Bravo Americano. Oh my God!
Right hand delivered to Bravo. And Javon Evans. Another great drop kick.
Incredible. We know Javon Evans has his sights set on the grandest stage of them all. The young OG wants to be part of WrestleMania this year. Tag made Rayo Americano is going to be legal, unbeknownst to Javon Evans.
Tag made.
Rayo from the
man.
outside taking advantage of the
And
situation.
I don't think Rayo realized the tag was made to the original El Grande Americano.
Sliding drop
The
kick.
original now, perched on the ropes. Rayo Bravo, look out!
Gonna take them both out.
And the original El Grande Americano flies.
I'm actually going to borrow a line from none other than the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. Just because you did it first doesn't mean that you did it better.
I think this proves
Look at him
right here
fly.
that he's better. And the original El Grande Americano sends Rayo into the ring. Trying to make tag and does to Javon Evans. That man Evans is such a joy to watch. 21 years old. Has so much ahead of him in what should be a great career. Future champion, no doubt.
And I'm going to say in the near future, Javon Evans will hold gold in WWE. We have a habit of calling people the future of this business, which is accurate when it comes to the young OG. But I think sooner rather than later, greatness is on this man's way.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not after that.
Tremendous teamwork by Rayo and Bravo Americano.
I feel for Javon there. And this is Bravo Americano. As the WWE fans here in Cleveland look to rally Javon Evans in this tag team matchup.
Vicious back elbow by Bravo Americano.
But don't the luchadors have these issues all the time where one guy has the same name as the other guy and they fight it out and all that?
It is so much more nuanced than that, Michael Cole. I clearly am not doing a good enough job of educating you as to the importance of identity in the culture of Lucha Libre. Sometimes tags, sometimes there are birthrights, sometimes masks are purchased from other stars. There's a lot that goes into it. I don't have time to educate you right now. There's a match
Okay,
going
so
on.
educate me on this. The original El Grande Americano, how did that come about? And how did the newer El Grande Americano steal that persona from the original one?
It's like I said moments ago, it's not a case of who did it first, it's a case of who did it better. This man, in the colors of Mexico, El Grande Americano, in my opinion, the one and only, has become a megastar. He is a national sensation in Mexico. The original just came back with a mask and called himself the original.
Yeah, but you didn't answer my question. The original was the original for a reason, and what is that reason? Oh, double team.
Well, you'd have to ask him.
Come on. The original El Grande Americano is the El Grande Americano. Come on.
Rayo and Bravo of Los Americanos has taken over this tag team matchup, isolating Javon Evans from his partner, the original El Grande Americano.
Big uppercut by Bravo Americano, placing the young OG onto the top turnbuckle. Evans realizing he's in trouble, fighting desperately. And Evans!
Javon Evans! Take it to the sky!
Take another look at this. It is time to get bouncy. Twisting senton by the young OG who desperately needs to make a tag.
It does. To the original El Grande Americano, who's now on the matchup and on fire. What a throw.
Tremendous power shown by the original El Grande Americano. German suplex.
Has not released. And now Bravo sent with a back body drop. Well, that looked familiar. That looked a bit familiar.
The German suplex, Michael Cole, it's an extremely common move.
But a little chaotic, that German suplex.
You and your conspiracy theories. Great teamwork by Los Americanos.
Oh, man.
Hang on for dear life.
Double German suplex. That's why he's the original. And in my mind, the best.
entire nation to the south that disagrees with you.
I mean, are we building to a WrestleMania El Grande Americano versus El Grande
El
Americano?
Grande Americano, a big fan of Maxine Dupree. Oh my God.
Sent into the turnbuckle. Tag made now to Rayo. Javon Evans as well. Off the top rope, there's that leaping, flying clothesline.
And the red dot drops Rayo Americano. Evans is feeling it, making it look easy. Big right hand rocks the jaw of Bravo, but Rayo on the outside. Headbutt right to the grill of Evans. That rolling Liger kick by the original.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Oh, and wait a minute.
That is the second El Grande Americano. Just dumped the original.
Let's call him the only El Grande Americano.
And the official, Sean Bennett, never saw it happen. Meanwhile, Bravo up in the corner, and Javon Evans with an OG cutter, intercepting Bravo. Tag made. Evans.
He's flying.
Evans. Incredible. And now the original El Grande Americano with the original flying headbutt and the win.
Here are your winners, the team of Javon Evans and the original.
The original.
El Grande Americano.
Well, it is undeniable that tonight belongs to the OGs. Look at this.
That was wild.
This is ungodly athleticism picked out of midair with an OG cutter, followed immediately by Javon taken to the skies.
How did he time that?
I have no idea. That was one of the
Big
most
headbutt.
amazing
A big
things
flying
I've ever
headbutt.
seen in a wrestling ring. And here we see
I wonder if he had the mask loaded.
self-proclaimed original. Guys, can I see that? Guys in the truck, can we watch this again?
I don't know how he's timed this. This is absolutely perfect. Catching in midair, OG cutter from Javon Evans.
That was unreal.
As dynamic as they come.
Oh, wait a minute.
And now El Grande Americano attacking Evans in the original El Grande.
Americano is tired of having his identity stolen.
Well, trying to show the world who the original El Grande Americano is, but
Yeah, you're no match for the original, buddy.
Oh, no.
Is he really gonna unmask him?
It's gonna be the ultimate disrespect.
Well, let's see who the imposter is. That was close.
We've got a full-blown identity crisis on our hands.
Hey, a lot to talk about on this week. Stephanie McMahon interviewing AJ Styles on What's Your Story. Logan Paul welcomes the Bella Twins to his podcast. Cody Rhodes welcoming main event Jey Uso. And The Undertaker will interview The Miz.
Cole, can you tell me if my hair is messed up? Because my mind was just blown by what we just saw from Javon Evans. That was unbelievable. I'd like to watch that 100 more times.
Incredible athleticism from Javon Evans here tonight. Just a programming note, if you watch SmackDown on Friday in the United States this week, you're going to catch it on Sci-Fi. And what a triple threat match.
Yeah, we're gonna be on Sci-Fi Friday, guys.
Chamber. Cody Rhodes, Jacob
SmackDown.
Fatu, and Sami Zayn. We know exactly what Cody and Jacob Fatu have been up to. But tonight, still to come in our main event, we have our own triple threat match. Who's going to qualify for the Chamber?
Austin Theory, LA Knight. Tonight, no me importa quién esté en el ring. Voy a salir a darlo todo.
I'm no stranger to pressure, especially when it comes to the Elimination Chamber.
Honestly, I
I've
think
won it before,
Penta in this
and I'll
match
win
would
it
be
again.
really cool.
So here we are, me, Penta, Austin Theory, and I just can't help but be focused on hurting Austin Theory
You got a lot to say, but the Vision is gonna cement their spot on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
When I win Elimination Chamber, I show the world who is Penta in main event of WrestleMania. ¿Y saben por qué? Porque yo soy Penta, el cero miedo.
And if that means I go to Elimination Chamber, I go to WrestleMania, and I am the champion, then that's exactly what I'll do. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are minutes away from determining who will join Randy Orton inside the Elimination Chamber. 2 weeks from Saturday in Chicago.
I could see Penta.
Will it be Knight?
And I could see
Will it
Knight.
be Theory? Triple threat action. Minutes away.
But I mean, Knight has a thing with like Solo and the MFTs right now, right? So I don't know. Seems like he has something there.
We are moments away from finding out who will head to Chicago,
Big
who
Joseph?
will head to the Elimination Chamber. We got to give a big congrats to the Young OG and OG Americano on their tag team victory. But Cleveland, please welcome my guests of this time, Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. You know, on the topic of Elimination Chamber, Lyra, you know, I know things didn't go the way you had hoped earlier tonight.
Wow, you're so good. That's some serious insight right there with Vic Joseph. Well, how come we never do this with you when I win my matches, huh?
Oh, man.
Nowhere to be seen.
Absolutely nowhere. You're fine. You're fine. Sorry. We take this, you know, this means everything to us, and the loss, you know, heading into WrestleMania is a little tough. But if there's one thing that I've learned while being your partner is that we don't give up. We pick ourselves back up, all right? This is not the end of the road to WrestleMania because I still have an Elimination Chamber qualifying match next week. Next week, I take on the woman that destroyed Maxine out there in Natty and one of my longtime rivals, Asuka. So I got my work cut out for me, but you know what I'm gonna do? Because last year, I was taken out of WrestleMania. Last year, I didn't have a chance, and I didn't get to do what I wanted to do with my tag partner right now. So next week, whether it be Natty, whether it be Asuka, I'm taking both of them out, and I'm heading to WrestleMania. And I'm redeeming myself for us. Hell yeah. Because that's where we belong. We belong on the big stage. We belong in the top spots. Because we are the best damn tag team that you people will ever see. If Adam Pearce would just give us a damn chance. We, together, are the greatest. It's the best it's gonna get. And I'm heading to WrestleMania next week.
Well, I want to follow that up with what exactly does getting back
Super
to WrestleMania
confident.
mean to you after what happened last year?
Okay, Vic, now I'm getting annoyed because I literally just said what it's gonna mean to me. Last year, no, who just said that? I heard you. Last year I was taken out. My opportunity was taken from me. Our moment was taken from me, and we don't forget. But we pick ourselves back up, we move on, and we get better every freaking day. Hear that, kid?
Look, I'm sorry to upset you guys, Bayley. Good luck next week, but we're about to find out who is headed to the Elimination Chamber on Monday Night Raw.
Vic's like, what'd I do?
Monday Night Raw
Dude,
is
I am
live
a
tonight in
menace
Cleveland,
with this
Ohio, as we still
line.
await an answer from the hottest free agent in WWE today. Will it be Raw? Will it be SmackDown for the ruler, Oba Femi?
Man has always struggled with the concept of change. People fear change. Because when the tides start to shift around them, they start to cling to their idols and false prophets, holding on to what once was. But what they don't understand is that change is inevitable. And if you do not adapt, you will perish. And for a long time I've been saying that change is coming, but no. Change is here. So you will hear my drums, and you will see my strut, and you will know the deed is done. Because change has set Uba. Demi.
A gold mine awaits either Raw General Manager Adam Pearce or SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis.
Yeah, we know Pearce has had a rough go of things lately. I think this would smooth the waters, if you know what I mean, if he brings Oba Femi to Monday Night Raw.
Let's talk about what happened last week. The career killer Gunther was in the ring bragging about ending the career of AJ Styles.
Yeah, the ring general taking a well-deserved victory lap.
AJ Styles found out that when you step in the ring with the career killer, your career dies.
Well, AJ's former tag team championship partner, Dragon Lee, taking exception to the insults of the ring general.
Oh yeah, he took out Dragon Lee.
For Dragon Lee, he met the same fate as the phenomenal one, put to sleep in the clutches of the career killer.
Gunther, we just saw the
smug.
footage of your...
Byron, you want to ask me about Dragon? I couldn't care less. My focus right now is solely on WrestleMania.
Well, your road to WrestleMania actually begins next week in your Elimination Chamber
Or is that so? Captain Obvious. Like, I don't know that. Reality is, my road to WrestleMania should have started when I dragged that old yellow Bill Goldberg behind the barn. It should have been cemented when I made John Cena do that one thing he said he would never do, and when I put AJ Styles to sleep. But instead, it starts next week. But don't worry, the result is going to be the same. Because I'm going to walk out of WrestleMania the new WWE champion.
Hard to doubt him.
Well, Monday Night Raw comes from Memphis, Tennessee next week in the men's Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup. Javon Evans.
Yeah, he's totally going to win that.
Mysterio and the ring general Gunther in a triple threat match.
And on the women's side of things, who will join Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton to qualify for the Elimination Chamber? This triple threat will feature Bayley, Asuka, and
Probably
New
Bayley.
Attitude and all.
Maybe Natty, but Maxine will
And also
probably
next week,
be involved in
AJ
that, so
Lee
probably
will be live
Bayley.
to talk about her Women's Intercontinental Championship match against Becky Lynch at Elimination Chamber. AJ Lee's first title match in over a decade. She's live in Memphis next week.
Great entrance.
The following is a men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Introducing first from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta.
One of the most exciting superstars on the planet Earth, Penta, preparing for a triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifier. But to do so, he must get through LA Knight and Austin Theory next.
Yeah, I mean, I would go either Penta or Knight, honestly. I mean, I could picture Penta being insane in an Elimination Chamber, so.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho, H to the OV.
Turn that down. See how everything's looking on here. So if anybody's checking things out on here, my stream for the first time, whether it's on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, drop a like, subscribe, follow. Every subscription at this point matters. It counts, and I really appreciate it. Also gets you a situation where you get to grow with the channel. This is something that I'm going to be doing for the long haul here. I'm not going to be stopping anytime soon, so it's going to give you guys an opportunity to grow with the channel from like day one. So very cool. I appreciate it. Right now, the best thing you can do is just like and subscribe and watch the videos. So also to follow me on Instagram and to TikTok. Is everybody excited for Elimination Chamber? Are we liking what we're seeing? Finn versus Punk. I mean, is that... Everybody like the sound of that?
That man, Austin Theory, has won an Elimination Chamber match in his career.
Yeah, he's doing like the Jinder Mahal scarf.
Retaining the United States Championship. If he can qualify tonight, he'd enter his third chamber match in a couple of weeks. And you see Paul Heyman, I guess he's accompanying Theory in a managerial capacity, because remember, General Manager Adam Pearce warned the Vision, don't get involved. Don't even think about it.
Well, the Oracle is a licensed manager, which is why he is allowed to be present at ringside. This does not constitute involvement in the matchup. He's simply here to keep a close eye on his charge, the new attitude of Austin Theory. You talk about the fact Theory has won the Elimination Chamber in the past. That might as well have all been forgotten in the mind of this young man, who has basically forsaken all of his accomplishments prior to this point, to the here and the now. And that makes Austin Theory a very dangerous man.
And their opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight.
You know what's interesting, Corey, is the problems with LA Knight and certain members of the Vision aren't just recent. You can go all the way back to 2024 in this town of Cleveland, Ohio at SummerSlam, where LA Knight won the United States Championship from one Logan Paul. That's how far back this situation dates for LA Knight in the Vision.
Listen, and we have to assume that LA Knight is going to be the sentimental favorite in this matchup, the favorite of the WWE fans. LA Knight, the megastar, wildly popular, but we also know Knight tends to be a bit of a hothead. And if LA can't control his rage, he may make a mistake that Penta or Theory will capitalize on.
They're going to qualify for his second Elimination Chamber match. He was in one back in 2024. And keep in mind, this is Knight's first match since early December when he was taken out by the Vision and that tsunami in a car from Big Bronson Reed.
And time off can be a competitor's worst enemy. Curious to see
Very
how
true.
this plays out as pertains to LA Knight, because we know Austin Theory and Penta both razor sharp.
Triple threat rules. First man to gain pinfall or submission will win. No countouts, no disqualifications, as LA Knight goes right after Austin Theory. Theory was eliminated by LA Knight in the Royal Rumble match as Knight came back seeking revenge on the Vision.
Wrecking ball drop kick by Penta and a running knee from the Megastar. Penta from behind looking to steal a win.
And a kick out by LA Knight.
Penta's
Every
moving quick
man
tonight.
for himself in this matchup. Now, Paul Heyman.
On behalf of the Oracle, I would like to draw to everyone's attention with LA
No,
Knight
man.
from behind.
And a roll up and a kick out.
That Paul Heyman has not been involved in any way, shape, or form. He is simply out here as a licensed manager, keeping an eye on the proceedings of the evening.
Heyman just babbling on out here as we're attempting to do our job. Couple of standing switches now by LA Knight and Penta. Heyman seems all out of sorts tonight. Of course, we talked about the injury to Braun Breaker. Heyman would say it was a hiatal hernia needing major surgery. No timetable for Breaker's return.
It would have been a career-ending
I
surgery.
mean, Vision has
for
had
any
like a
superstar not
rough
named
road with
Braun
injuries
Breaker.
lately, whether it
Can
be
you
Rollins
blame the
or
Oracle
Breaker.
for being a little disheveled, a bit out of sorts? Paul Heyman is trying to spin plates.
Tope con Hilo.
He's trying to spin multiple plates constantly. He's in charge of Austin Theory tonight. He's got Adam Pearce breathing down his neck. He knows Big Bronson Reed wants opportunities. I mean, cut the guy a little slack.
I didn't say anything. I was just reporting facts. I mean, Paul looks different tonight. Looks a bit disheveled. Like you said, a lot on his mind. And Theory now intercepting Penta, dragging him out of the ring. Now LA Knight hung up by Theory.
Very impressive offense by Theory.
Nice
That's a
drop kick.
great drop kick.
Right on the money.
Now turns the attention on Penta and doing what he says he does best. That is keep up the pressure on his opponents. Heyman calls him the pressure. Theory in control.
Shut up!
We understand, Paul, you're not doing anything to get involved. You're just out here.
He's like, I'm innocent.
You have to understand,
I
Heyman has
promise.
spent his entire career having announcers and everybody with a tongue casting aspersions on his motivations. I mean, clearly, Heyman is following the rules. He's abiding by the laws set forth by Adam Pearce tonight. I think it's admirable.
Pearce warned the Vision, don't get involved, don't even think about it. What a loss, though.
Some might say Adam Pearce is a little drunk with power recently.
Well, let's talk about Heyman again for a moment. I mean, he's got to be a bit thrown off the fact that Braun Breaker, the man he said is going to main event WrestleMania, the man that he put all his horses behind when he formed the Vision, when Braun Breaker no longer around for the next few months.
Due to injury. I mean, when have you ever known Paul Heyman to give anything less than spoilers? Heyman is not a prediction guy. Covered by Theory.
Off the backbreaker and a kick out.
Paul Heyman is a man of his word. It may take a little longer than expected, but the prediction will inevitably prove to be true.
You have a WrestleMania main event with two Paul Heyman guys.
A WrestleMania main event with two Paul Heyman guys. That is incredible.
Wait.
Calling it now.
Wait, two former Paul Heyman guys. He'd stab both of them in their back.
Austin Theory?
No, I'm talking about Punk and Reigns.
Why are you bringing up?
Because he just brought it up, Corey.
Do wives, do I? Don't talk about my personal life.
How many do you have, Cole? I only got one.
Does that have anything to do with anything?
Heyman is
See,
a
I
little
told
out
you.
of sorts.
Well, out of sorts is putting it mildly. I've never seen Paul Heyman like this.
Well, look at this. Austin Theory taking advantage of the situation.
Well, Theory has said on a number of occasions, listen, I lost everything. My career hit rock bottom. I had to claw my way back, and I'm going to do everything I have to get to the top this time around. Quote one of my favorite movies, it's only once you've lost everything that you're free to do anything. That is what we're seeing unfold from Austin Theory.
And floats into the cover on LA Knight, who's got a kick out at 2. Over 10,000 in Cleveland tonight for Monday Night Raw live on Netflix. This is a triple threat match between LA Knight, Austin Theory, and Penta to determine who will join Randy Orton in the Elimination Chamber
Knight's
2
bringing
weeks
the fight
from Saturday.
Penta has been temporarily removed from the equation.
Nice neck breaker by
Having a
Knight
Penta.
into the cover. Is it enough to qualify for a second chamber and breaking things up at the last minute? Penta.
Penta preserving his own opportunity after being bounced to the outside for a significant amount of time.
Paul Heyman here at ringside in a managerial capacity for Austin Theory. General Manager Pierce telling the division, don't get involved. Don't even think about it.
Oof. I made contact.
Oh!
I mean,
Off the brain
say what
buster
you
and a
want
kick
about
out at 2.
Theory,
That's the
but
voice of Paul Heyman you hear in the background.
We can confirm, you and I both
he's doing a
did
great
hear it as
job
well.
in ring.
Adam Pearce did threaten Paul Heyman and the Vision tonight. That is indisputable.
Well, I mean, Heyman describes it as a threat.
Why is it that it feel like that,
Adam Pearce described
Vision
it
is
as
attempting to just cost Pierce his
believe
position?
Adam Pearce
It
used
kind
the
of seems like
word
what we're at.
threat in his explanation.
And Penta moves out of harm's way. Theory face first into the turnbuckle, and now Penta taking the fight to Austin Theory. A loss by Theory tonight is going to throw Heyman maybe over the edge. He's been on edge all night.
Oh,
big boot by Theory.
Nice, into the stomp.
I don't stop, I don't fold, I don't forget. Those are the words of Austin Theory with a spine buster to Penta. Cover, hook of the leg, kick out at 2.
Austin Theory perpetually trying to improve his game, adding new strategies, adding new wrinkles, adding new moves to his offensive arsenal. And you've got the Oracle on the outside reminding Theory to keep the pressure on.
LA Knight catapulting himself over the top rope. Now going to send Theory over the top of the floor.
Theory clutched his knee immediately upon landing. Incredible speed.
Making Donovan Mitchell proud.
He does that like move like Randy, where he just kind of like smashes your head over and over again against the table.
Big right hand by the megastar stops Penta.
And now it's Penta's turn to suffer the wrath of LA Knight. LA Knight said, I want to put Theory away, and now Theory bounced off our announce desk.
Well, again, LA Knight has a personal issue with Austin Theory.
Well, every member of the Vision.
LA Knight could be looking for a BFT to punch his ticket to the chamber. Here it comes. Great counter by Theory. Shoulders down to head to Chicago. And LA Knight stays alive.
Cool.
Face first into the buckle goes LA Knight.
And Theory as intense as they come through the second rope. This time got caught.
Oh, man.
Great counter by Knight.
On the back of the
picking
neck.
him out of midair.
Austin Theory went to the well once too often, looking for the drop kick that landed successfully earlier. Instead, Knight with a belly-to-back suplex.
6 spots in the chamber, one filled already by Randy Orton. Another will be filled here in our main event tonight. Will it be Penta, LA Knight, or Austin Theory?
Penta cooking up something big on the top turnbuckle. Targets acquired, double crossbody.
Penta, who's never competed in Elimination Chamber, wants to do so for the first time this year. Kick right to the back of the knee. Sling blade by Penta. Step up Enziguri, caught Theory on the ear. Reversal, Penta.
Oh, backstabber.
Backstabber.
Nasty landing for Theory. Can Penta capitalize to head to the chamber?
And LA Knight's got to save the matchup. Triple threat rules. First man to gain pinfall or submission. Remember, you win the chamber, you challenge Drew McIntyre to the undisputed WWE title at WrestleMania.
LA Knight now making the climb toward the top, looking for the superplex.
Austin Theory with a left hand to Penta. Now Theory going to try to climb to the ropes. LA Knight.
Oh man, you almost slipped there a little
up
bit.
top. Theory shot to the kidney. Superplex.
Theory needs to make the cover.
Is it enough to advance to Chicago? Kick out by Knight.
Heyman out here on our announce desk was ready to book his travel to the city of
That was a huge
Chicago for
double
Elimination
suplex.
Chamber. Thunderous powerbomb superplex combination. And again, Heyman reminding Theory, keep up the pressure.
For the stop, LA Knight. That inverted DDT.
Unfortunately for Knight, he's unable to capitalize at the moment.
At the moment. Elbow from the top rope.
Big elbow drop. Oh yeah.
Right to the sternum of Austin Theory. And LA Knight can taste the trip to the chamber.
Oh yeah, but
Oh, he's just, yeah, Logan.
Paul is here. No disqualifications. The Oscilla, Big Bronson Reed as well. And Paul taken out. Remember, Pierce won the vision. Don't get involved. And Reed running through.
No. Yeah, LA Knight's done.
And now basically sending a wounded Knight back into the ring for Austin Theory. No.
Seriously?
Uh-oh. From the top.
Tsunami.
And Pierce now with security.
Brutal move.
Gonna send Reed to the back.
In Pierce's defense, the
Haircut.
Vision did defy a direct
Come on,
order
haircut,
and
get out of there.
involved.
100%.
Not Paul Heyman, but Bronson Reed and Logan
Well, I mean, unless
Paul,
Penta
for
gets
sure.
back in the ring, it looks like it's kind of a,
With them coming out here.
Paul Heyman has not left his seat on our table.
And a stop
and he was doing it with the
by
stomp.
Austin
Penta's
Theory.
gonna grab the boot.
All night long.
To advance.
Yeah,
Penta
knew it.
saving the matchup.
Super kick under the chin of Theory.
This is gonna be crazy.
Look out!
Penta launched right onto our announce desk. Into the floor. Corey, look.
Oh my God!
Oh, the masked man.
That hooded man is back. With a kick to Theory. And a stomp.
It's like Royal Rumble all over again.
Who is this? It's not Rollins.
Who is this guy?
I can't get a look.
And the
Okay, it's not
Vision,
Logan, 'cause there's
Paul
Logan.
Reed in pursuit. Theory's been taken out by this guy in a hood.
Penta's been incapacitated under our table. Penta clutching his knee out here. It's essentially one-on-one. Theory and Knight.
Theory trying to recuperate after the stomp.
Heyman looks gobsmacked.
LA Knight, BFT, blunt force trauma, cover. Knight
LA Knight
is
still
going
wins,
to
okay.
Chicago.
Here's your winner, LA Knight.
The Vision beaten by their arch nemesis, LA Knight. And once again, whoever that is in the hood
Pierce and Paul.
takes out the Vision again.
Well, LA Knight now joins the Viper Randy Orton inside of the men's elimination chamber match. I think we might be left with more questions than answers. Let's take a look at the final moments. Once again, this masked man emerging from the crowd, super kicking Theory, a vicious stomp. And before we get any answers, as the rest of the division hightailed it to ringside, the masked man disappeared. LA Knight delivers a BFT and punches his ticket to the chamber.
2 spots are filled. Orton and Knight. 4 spots remain in the men's elimination chamber match.
Stare down.
Send the message. Send that on to your friends. Send it on to Braun. Send it to Bronson. Send it to Logan. And remember for yourself, because I'm coming back to get some more. Yeah.
Crazy eyes. All right, guys, so that was Raw. What did everybody think? So we had LA Knight is qualified for Elimination Chamber. He's joining Randy Orton. We had the Usos retain the titles. I mean, the Natty match didn't really happen. It was just kind of like a beatdown situation. And then we had Rhea. She qualified for the women's Elimination Chamber match. So, all in all, I think it was a fun show, and I appreciate if you checked it out live or if you check it out on a replay. Drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know who you want to win the Elimination Chamber. Who do you think is going to qualify? But guys, I appreciate it so much, and until next time, keep kicking out.